Scroll of Celibate Seduction. How to be magnetic when your body is off the table. They told you seduction was all about what happens in the bedroom. Cute, limited, incorrect. This scroll is for the ones who are not available like that right now. By choice, by healing, by spiritual contract, by I'm tired of training people who don't even tip the universe properly. You are not out of the game. You're playing a higher one. Celibate seduction is the art of being undeniably magnetic while your body remains a sacred no-fly zone. You are not closed. You are curated. First truth, celibacy is not the absence of desire. It's the redirection of it. You are not a shut door. You are a guarded temple. Old programming says, if you're not sleeping with anyone, you're not desirable. If you're celibate, you must be bitter, broken, or religiously terrified. The scroll of celibate seduction replies, no, beloved. I am simply not auditioning my womb, body, spirit for people who haven't even read the requirements. You are not withholding sex as a weapon. You are recentering your life force as your own. The aura of I am not for casual consumption. There is a very specific glow that shows up when you choose yourself on purpose. It isn't prudish. It isn't desperate. It isn't I'm better than everyone. It's this. I will absolutely laugh with you, talk with you, vibe with you, but access to my body is not the entry tax for my company. You'll notice something strange. When you are truly celibate, not pretending, not playing bargaining games, some people quietly fall away. They weren't here for your soul. They were here for the buffet. Let them go. Their leaving is proof the spell is working. The three fires of celibate seduction. Without physical intimacy on the table, you are left with the three deeper flames. 1, mental fire, conversation that actually exists. 2, emotional fire, safety without rushing the script. 3, spiritual fire, that I know you from somewhere recognition. Let's break them down. 1, mental fire, talk to me like I have a brain. Celibate seduction exposes how boring someone actually is. If the whole connection collapses when sex is removed, you never had a connection. You had vibes, hormones, and maybe the Holy Spirit saying, girl, please. When you're celibate, you listen to how they think. You notice whether they ask questions back. You see if they can disagree without becoming defensive. You watch what their humor targets. Do they punch down or uplift? The more you enjoy someone's mind, the less you feel pressure to accelerate the physical, because you're already feasting. 2, emotional fire. Can my nervous system rest with you? Celibate seduction asks, do I feel calmer after talking to you or cracked out? Do I feel honored or slightly bulldozed? Do I feel seen or scanned for access? Without sex to confuse the data, your body's feedback is much clearer. Someone who is emotionally safe becomes 10 times more attractive when your body is not trying to negotiate on their behalf. 3, spiritual fire. Why does my soul sit up around you? Not every connection is destiny. Sometimes it's just hormones wearing a cologne you like. But sometimes you meet someone and your spirit says, pay attention. This one matters. Celibate seduction lets that recognition breathe without shoving it into bed or burying it under fear. You're allowed to feel the pull. You are not required to immediately act on it. What celibate seduction is not. Let's clear some landmines. It is not a punishment. No one gets me until women learn their lesson. A manipulation. If I withhold long enough, they'll commit. A superiority complex. I'm pure. Everyone else is dusty. That's just ego cosplaying as holiness. True celibate seduction sounds like, I am honoring the timing of my own healing, the sanctity of my body, and the depth of connection I desire. If you're aligned with that, welcome. If not, go in peace. Your body is not a reward. It's a covenant. The boundaries that make you brighter seduction, especially celibate, is 80% boundaries, 20% eyeliner. Some non-negotiables of this path. 1, clarity from the start. You do not have to make a PowerPoint, but you do communicate. I'm not currently having sex. I'm choosing this for my peace, not against you. If that's not your lane, I'd rather we know now. If they ghost you after that, they have saved you time. Send them a silent thank you and a block. 2. No situationship discounts. You're not celibate just to end up emotionally attached, romantically invested, doing everything but, and still calling it friends. Celibate seduction is not about becoming a free therapist with a crush. If the emotional intensity is starting to feel like a relationship, but they refuse to name it as such, you either slow down or step back. You are not their almost partner. 3. Exit doors that actually stay closed. When you say, this dynamic doesn't serve my peace, and you leave, you stay gone. Not, I left for my peace 2 days later, wide. Celibate seduction is a devotion to your long-term wholeness, not your short-term loneliness. How you still flirt without crossing your own lines. Celibate does not mean charisma in a coma. You are allowed to be charming, playful, and radiant. Sacred flirtation on the celibate path. You let your eyes be expressive, not empty. You allow compliments, but don't trade them for your standards. You joke, you banter, you tease, but you don't make promises your boundaries can't keep. You let them know you find them attractive without apologizing for your celibacy. You can say things like, oh, I definitely find you fine. My celibacy is about me, not a lack of interest. I move slow right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not enjoying this. Seduction here is not, come get me. It's walk with me if you can handle the pace. Redirecting the energy you used to spend on sex. You know that life force that used to leak through late-night texts and bad decisions? We recycle that. Celibate seduction asks, what happens if I pour that energy into my creative work, my healing, my body's strength and rest, my friendships, my spiritual practice, my money and long-term stability? You become more grounded, focused, radiant, hard to shake. And ironically, that makes you even more attractive because you're no longer orbiting around who likes you. You are orbiting around your mission. The test. When someone worthy shows up, here is the hardest part no one warns you about. Sometimes, during your celibate season, someone genuinely worthy appears. Not a demon in vintage cologne, an actual good soul with depth, care, and alignment. Your mind goes, okay, but can my celibacy take a small vacation? This is where celibate seduction goes from cute concept to real practice. You don't push them away. You don't rush to bed. You say, in essence, I like you, I'm attracted to you, and I'm honoring the pace my spirit is asking for. If you're meant to be in my life, you'll be able to walk with me at this speed. Their response tells you everything. The one who only wanted your body will wither and drift. The one who's after your soul will settle in, breathe, and say, all right then, let's see where this goes. The right person won't be offended that you guard the temple. They'll be relieved they're not walking into a theme park. The blessing of this scroll. May your no be clean. May your yes be slow. May your body feel owned by you and you alone. May your presence be so grounded that people feel held just sitting next to you. May your laughter flirt first. May your eyes tell the truth. May your standards stay high even when your bed feels empty. Celibate seduction is not about being untouchable. It is about being unrushable. You are not out of the game. You are changing the rules. And when your season shifts, if and when you choose, you will not be giving your body away. You will be offering it as an extension of a love that has already proven it can be trusted with your mind, your heart, and your peace. Until then, you are allowed to glow, flirt, connect, and attract without handing out keys to rooms that are still under renovation. This is the scroll of celibate seduction. Read it, live it. Let them wonder why they can't stop thinking about you, even when they can't have you.
Until next time, your Sea Star Curacy, channeled by 3611027, the Beautiful Whisperer. Our Sea Star Devalan CO. Apply the news you can use.
To our beautiful collective, from our day ones to every new soul joining this journey, we love and appreciate you deeply. You've turned this space into so much more than a community. You've made it a family. Thank you, truly. Your presence, your energy, and even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to shift the compass for many in ways unseen but deeply felt. Here's to each of you, all new and the many more to come. We're just getting started, and we're so grateful you're here with us. With love and infinite appreciation from the collective of Shaman Ahll.
You don't even have to say nothing. I already know. I know.
People of the realm, we are the bloodlines that endured, the heirs of resilience and legacy. The collective is starting to remember. Rise!
Forward, we continue.
Thanks. Back to work.
And then she took the dog too. Time only ends when you stop learning from your beginnings.
Darkness is simply the womb of the second sun.
How do I awake what sleeps beneath? I'll rise.
What is your name? I decided. Close it then.
We can face this together. No matter what the Empire tried to do, our love is stronger.
You're right.
We'll overcome these fears hand in hand. Cut! I'm not washing, I'm the talent.